It's something we've been talking about at board level now for probably 3 or 4 months. The way whether we can make the board more effective and engage more with our staff and outside advisors. I think sometimes there's at board meetings we sit around a table and we talk about things, and actually sometimes we could do with some help, and we do with having some more information and some more advice. And so I think sometimes we make decisions with blinkers on, and that's not good for any business. So I think what we're going to do, well, what we are going to do, we're going to retain the board, but it will meet less often. And we are going to set up 4 panels which come underneath the board. One will be headed up commercial, one will be football, one will be finance, and one will be operations. And those 4 panels will meet on a monthly basis. They'll be chaired by a director, and there'll be somebody taking minutes. But the makeup of each panel will be a mix of directors, staff, and outside advisors, so that we get the best possible advice going from the staff who deal with these issues day in, day out. From obviously the directors who've got the overview, outside advisors who can bring new ideas and explain perhaps how things might be done in another commercial field which will benefit the football club. So I think it's a really, really positive thing. I think it will give the football club more capacity in terms of the amount of advice and time we have available to consider things. So if you take the commercial one for example, which I'm going to chair that one with Marie, taking the minutes probably, and then we'll have a mix of the marketing team like yourself, commercial team with Steve and Luke, but then we'll bring other people from the private sector who have got experience. Sarah Masling, who's working at Enterley and got a huge amount of experience and working in marketing and commercial. Tim Cordell, who's already working with us, previous experience with Vodafone and sales and commercial. So, we're bringing in these other people. We will they have people bringing ideas to the party, and actually there'll be an opportunity for breakaways, people to go away and take things away, take ideas away and bring them back. The football committee already meets actually, that meets monthly, and that covers all things to do with football, especially the academy, but all things to do with first team. So that will just carry on with Paul Godfrey chairing that one. Then we'll have the Finance Committee, which is obviously an equally important, very important one, with Tim Kent will chair that. Jenny Thomas will be the secretary on that one. And then we'll have a mix of people coming in to help us, from taxation advice, from Hazelwood's on accounting advice, insurance advice, all these different things coming in, so that we're making all our decisions are based on much better information than perhaps might have been the case in the past. And then the final one will be the operations, where we're looking at the day-to-day running of the football club, whether it's operating, how we run the seasons, the football club here, the matchday situation, the ground, all aspects of operation, floodlights and things like that. And Colin Farmer will be looking after that one. And again, we can bring in a mix of people. Obviously, people like Andy Torgetti will be involved, but people from the outside can come in and advise us about the pitch, can advise us about floodlights and things like that. So I think it's really positive. The staff have really responded well to the idea that they are now going to be much more involved in the running of the football club. For many of them, they love the football club as much as we do. The fact they're employees, but they love the club, and so I think it's a great opportunity for them. And I think it will engender a much better working relationship between directors and staff. We've always been quite a close-knit club, but I think this is an opportunity now to get even closer to our staff and to work better with them. Yeah, just going back to the commercial committee, we are going to have Simon Peruzzo on that too. Simon is obviously the director of the community trust, and I think the community trust is a really important part of what the football club delivers, both in terms of going out and about to schools and doing soccer clubs and stuff like that. So the PR of the football club, a lot of which you do, but he does too. So it'll be a great opportunity for the football club to work much closer with Simon and with his team. Tim Ruston actually is going to stand down from the board as part of this restructure, but he will be serving and sitting on the commercial committee too, because obviously he's got a huge amount of experience working with media and TV, and so he'll be a really, really helpful asset. So I think it's going to take some time to bed in. I'm I'm not aware that any other football club perhaps operates in precisely this way, but I think I'm all for devolving power and getting staff involved as much as possible. So fingers crossed it's going to work well.